Alright guys, load screen is up. Turn the music down. Change the scene over. Full screen. I am To Live and Die and being joined by AKA. Say hello.
Oh, hello.
And by Gosu.
Yep. Hello everyone.
Yeah, when I do that, it's a cue to talk.
Yeah. That's how you know I'm new. So, I guess I'll just start off. We have SoyPoptart, our pink player in the bottom left hand corner versus...
versus Taijie, red Zerg player, top right.
That's right. SoyPoptart is a Master Terran. I'm assuming Taijie is a Master Zerg. Getting to the finals of this tournament. This is our first Terran we're going to see tonight, guys. These both have some spam going on. We have about 230 for each of these two players. So big time spam.
Yeah, definitely excited to see a Terran player. I hope we see something very, very interesting in this game.
We do not have an early pull for the Zerg. He is getting more drones as we speak. 3 more to come out. So he's going to be on 15 or 13 as soon as these pop, and then we're going to see 14 there. So it looks like a 15 hatch for the Zerg player. Terran's going to wall off the ramp. Cloud Kingdom, TVZ guys. AKA, what's your feelings against Terran on Cloud Kingdom?
Well, Taijie, he probably might rush. Maybe it doesn't. In this case, it doesn't look like he's gonna rush really. But well, since we haven't seen the Terran all day, pretty much all tournament. I think SoyPoptart has the upper hand really, and Taijie hasn't really prepared for like Terran during the tournament, so. Yeah.
Yep, 15 pull, 15 hash, 15 pull for the Zerg player.
So he's probably just gonna play it normal. Oh, so go on.
The SCV is here in the natural. The SCV wants to put down a natural, and he does. A natural command center goes down. So a 15 hatch, 15 pull for the Zerg, and a 1 Rax expand for the Terran player. So macro game is going to ensue.
Definitely, everything just looks standard as of now. You know, nothing unusual. Two refineries being produced very early, I would say, but no, nothing unusual about that. A lot of Terran players choose to do this.
Remember, guys? Oh, I should have told these two. Firefall beta key for the winner of this series, guys. Best of 3. It is 11:24 here, 11:25 on the East Coast, United States. About 10:25 for you guys. Or where are you at, Gosu? Are you at East Coast?
No, I'm actually Central.
Oh, you're Central. Okay, so it's 10:25 for you also.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. It's 10 o'clock in Houston. 10:25 in Houston. And 11:25 here for me in Pennsylvania. Third base going down for the Zerg player, guys.
Oh, there you go. We see Hellions coming into play. Always a standard strategy.
Yep, Hellions being made 2x2, and starport. So he does the expansion 1-1-1 build. So what you do is you get a racks, you expand, and now you're going to build a factory and a starport behind it. And he's going to make. This is a tech lab, so he's going to be able to make Banshees behind these Hellions. Which he does.
I like the placement of the supply depot near his bunker. I really do.
Uh-oh, he's going to be able to catch these Zerglings. They're in the middle of the map. The Hellions are giving chase, and the Zerglings decide to turn around and fight. They're like, I'm not going down without a fight, and they turn around and get
just completely obliterated.
Well, that's what you call crispy, nice and crispy Zerglings there.
Third base set up for the Zerg player.
Yeah, I like my Zerglings well done, please. Thank you. 4 Hellions can easily take out the Zergling force. The Zerglings need to be careful here.
Nice worker pickoff by the Terran player.
Yeah, he was. He saw the workers being transferred and boom, just took him out. Moved right around the Zerg base. SoyPoptart using those Hellions pretty well. He scouted everything he needed to know, and he saw the natural was there and the third was there.
SoyPoptart going for cloaking, so.
Gonna have cloak. It's almost done too, so he needs to move this Banshee over. He's making another barracks. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa, he's making 3 more barracks behind this. So you know what? He could do the harassment with the Banshee and transfer. He could go right into. He could switch over his starport in his factory and make tanks, and then he can go right into marine tank and use medevacs to elevator and all that good stuff. So we'll see what he does. Yep, he's going to do it right now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's look at the Zerg base. Zerg is getting mutas. He's getting a Spire, I'm sorry. He's getting Spire, so he might go mutas. We'll see what he does with that. He has Lair. He already had a Baneling Nest down. Which is in the natural. Did he research speed? He researched speed. And he's getting a macro hatch.
And the Zerg player is upgrading while continuing to macro up. You know, I feel like he needs an overseer right now.
Yeah, he does. These Banshees are in the third.
One overseer is currently being made, but he needs to get Queens ASAP to protect his third base.
Yep, the overseer is there.
That is unfortunate that the Queens did not have enough energy to heal. But he did manage to pick off 1 Banshee, which is a good thing.
Yes, he got 1 Banshee. The other Banshee is on its way home, or on its way home. Spore crawlers are now in the bases, so he does have detection now in the bases, in the mineral lines. No problem there. Remember, he is on layer tech. He did get the Spire. He does have a macro hatch in his main base. Is he going to make mutas? Yes, he does. 4 mutas on the way. Stim is almost done for the Terran. And tank siege tech is being researched. So he's going to have Marines and tanks after this harassment from his Hellions and Banshee.
I expect to see a planetary beam. Oh wow, it's actually an orbital being formed at the third. I do like the bunker placement on the third base by the Terran player. That's very good. Honestly, his army, everything about Terran's army is pretty good right now. I mean, he doesn't have anything to be afraid of by the Zerg player.
Nope, Zerg's going for a 4th base, guys. Left side, or top left, I guess, up top center left. So 5 hatcheries the Zerg player will have. He's going to have plenty of ground units or whatever he needs with all this larva to come out and do some harass himself.
Really nice creep spread here.
Mutas are coming to the front of the natural. Going to attack some supply depots. Ooh, can attack the Banshee and the medevac. Get some free medevacs here. 1 goes down. Mutas swing over to the right. His whole army, his Bangling army is down here to the right. I don't think the Terran knows that it's there. You know what? Once the Zerg sees that the army is in the middle of the map, he can run his Banelings and Zerglings into this third base and kill all these SCVs, guys. The Terran doesn't know what's coming. He doesn't know where the army is. He thinks the Zergling is stuck in his base. This could be a base trade. Alright, Terran is pushing forward. The Zergling is down at the bottom. Who's going to attack first? This Zerg decides to pull back.
Yeah, that was a rather, I don't know, that was a good engagement by the Terran player.
Terran takes out the fourth base. The Zerg player moves everything back. He just sacrificed his fourth base, just moved everything back to defend. And the Terran did not push. He did not push on further onto the creep. But now he is. He's going to go for the third. He has to be careful because there's a lot of Zerglings and Banelings here. In fact, here they come. Here comes a swarm.
That was kind of a bad play by the Terran player. I feel like he should have sieged up ahead of time. Or at least, you know, threw down a scan in order to find out what he was encountering before he did that.
Fourth base, the fifth hatchery does get put down up here at the left-hand side, and this huge, massive amount of Zerglings and a lot of Banelings too are in the middle of the map, and now they have map presence. The Terran now is locked inside of his base for a while.
I honestly think the Zerg player would win if he attacks right now. I honestly think he would.
Oh, almost got the tank.
I feel like if he chooses to attack right now at this moment, he would win this game. I really would.
Alright, so he's going to use these mutas to harass, or in your words, Hasselman. Do some Hasselman. But he's going to use the mutas to harass, and he has a large army right here at the Zongnaga Tower, so if the Terran does push out, this army at the Zongnaga Tower can easily take it out. If you look at the units killed, 68 for the Terran, 51 for the Zerg, 21 workers killed for the Terran. Look at the worker tab, 62 to 69, that's pretty even there in the economy.
You have 18 Banglings in that army composition. Honestly, he is... I mean, he should have attacked at that one point. I mean, he's just letting the Terran player build up, and it's not a good thing at all.
Yeah, the Terran, let's see what the Terran has going on in the main base. Remember, he built those 3 barracks behind all that, the harassment, so he had those 3. And then he has 3 more in the front of, right to the north of his main command center. That's 6 barracks. He has 2 factories. He has 1 starport. What's he making here? He's making another command center in front of his natural. He needs to expand. He needs to get that 3rd base up.
Definitely.
I'm sorry, 4th base. That 4th base up, because he's a little bit oversaturated at his 3rd base right now. In fact, he has mules there too. He's going to be well, his natural has plenty of minerals, but he needs to get a 4th base somewhere. He needs to make some more production facilities also. Go ahead.
I really agree with you. I mean, yeah, I really agree with that, but the Zerg player cannot let that happen, really. That's one thing I hate doing while I play Zerg. I always attack fluently.
Yeah, take a look at the worker supply. It's 74 now for the Zerg and 62 for the Terran. The Terran definitely has enough workers to get another base, but what's happening is the Terran's afraid. Since the mutas are in the air, the Terran doesn't want to go very far and get, you know, get double pronged or anything like that. Here we go. The mutas are going to come into the 3rd base yet again and attack some supply depots, some free supply depots.
Here we have the Zerg player going back to save his base, actually.
Yep.
I feel like this is an easy game for the Zerg player. He just has way too much forces. There's no way the Terran player can hold that off.
Wow, the swarm came in and just annihilated everything the Terran had.
Definitely just pure and utter annihilation.
Taking out medevacs by these mutas. They're just chasing these medevacs back home. Takes out 2. Can he get a 3rd? No, he doesn't. Viking is here now. Six Brewlords on the way, guys. He went up to Hive Tech, got his Great Air Spire, and guess what? Brewlords are on the way. He's going to lose the command center. Command center at the 4th base goes down. Oh boy. SoyPoptart has to be feeling pretty terrible now. for the swarm, guys, for the swarm.
Indeed, it is looking in favor of the swarm right now. Supply depots are not going to hold off the swarm.
The tanks were sieged, but they're not doing anything, and the banelings catch everything.
Yeah, it's all over.
GG, well played.